Jesus. This is so dumb. Cut! Oh my god. Jesus. I review Colonel Sandaroo, presented by KFC. This is KFC actually, I think, did fully approve this and license this. This is high art, you're damn straight it is. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now, now, now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Okay, whoops. Yes, well, we probably should have seen that coming, but yes, I died, chat. That's game over, and that's it. That's the whole game. That's it. No more Colonel Sanders. We're done. We're finished. Ghoul, what's up? Link. Yeah, I might have gotten owned there. So, also, how's the music right now? Is it okay? Fuck it. Let's. Oh, I actually did get a full game over. Oh, fuck! Whoops. It's a bit low? Alright, we'll sort them. Just 1 second. Listen, you fucker. Listen, you smeg. Go full screen! Why is this not full screen? I know for a fact it's full screen and fucking... You piece of shit. You piece of shit game. Fucking full screen yourself, you bastard. Are you for fucking real? Fuck you! Okay, we're gonna open that again, because it worked last time we did this on Steam. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. God, this is horrible. Ah, yeah, see, it's fine now. Okay. Listen, mate. Any game that doesn't have full screen borderless windowed mode is a piece of shit, and the devs should be a goddamn ashamed of themselves. Listen. Skill issue. You're a skill issue. Alt-Enter should full screen it? Well, it should just be in this! Now, yes, that's full screen. The reason I don't do that is because if you actually full screen a game and click out of it, it will just pause the sound, because why would anyone do that? Hardest you laughed in months. Friendly? Okay. Alright, we'll sort this out then. I'm gonna bump the game up a bit. How's that? That music's better, but that means you need to knock down the sound effects. You know why I'm so cautious? Because that opening thing is so fucking loud that I had it on like 20% in my desktop. Anyway, let's try that again, all right? Let's try it again. Sorry about the false alarm. Right to the editor. Good. Ahem! Before I so rudely interrupted. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now, now, now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock. Up and at 'em. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander to Genshin waifus. Who will be there? What will you cook? What will you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day, you say in your anime dub voice protagonist. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized, foreskin cleaned. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. I think that music's really fucking loud now. Just 1 second, hang on. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. All right. D Ranker, welcome in. Did I embellish? No, that's actually in. The game tells me to clean my foreskin. Doki Doki, oh yeah, that was a fun thing to voice act. Mixter, you don't play anime games? Hey, that's different. All right. We're balanced, right? Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Miriam. And hello, Kokoro. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Okay, now I'm not quite sure what voice I should use for her, but I feel like this one's appropriate.
Oh jeez, good morning, Sebby. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Well, actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's that? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh, jeez!
Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great.
But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day-only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and... Oh, jeez!
A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? What do you think, chat? I think this voice works for her. Maidel Legacy, welcome in. Outcast, welcome in. Kokoro, I've been wanting to VA this again for like 4 years, so I'm looking forward to it. All right. Let's pep talk her. Pep talk your best friend. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had our tarot cards read?
The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares. I've been trying to forget.
Look, I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember the card with the fancy-looking tower? And the other card featuring that handsome fellow in the red suit?
Oh, I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own.
And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease.
You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? Oh, jeez.
You can definitely believe it.
I can't believe it.
Before you can get another word out, you are rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. And thank you very much, Jonas Slokin, for the follow. Welcome to Sebbywebz TV.
Day!
It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. I mean, just look at those amazing thighs and those enormous tits. In fact, I want to motivate them right now. And I did, but since I'm the narrator and I'm invisible, nobody noticed. So, question chat. What voice should we have for Ashley? That's an important question, because I'm not... We'll get a line and we'll work with one.
Hello, Ashley.
Okay, all right. So I feel like Valley Girl. Yeah, a lot of you are already saying that. So that would sound something like, oh god, oh my god, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. That's probably the Valley Girl. Otherwise, what else could we use? It's really hard to top that, to be perfectly honest. Outcast. Yeah, otherwise an Australian, like, aye, I didn't see you there, chicken shins, you fucking slut. That is probably has less longevity. I mean, they're both horrible voices, but she's a horrible person, so both kind of work. But I feel like, yeah, Maybe Valley Girl's what we gotta go with. All right, I'm just gonna drink some coffee and then we'll do it. All right, let's do this. Oh my god, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
You leave Sebby's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins, I think.
You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone.
If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us.
Yeah, we're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend. Van the man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. And no lie, they're rockin' glutes. You can also see his penis. Ahem. Oh my god. Van? Oh god. Okay, now this guy looks like a JoJo character. We could do a Randy Savage type voice, which would sound something like... How would that sound?
Oh yeah, brother. You rang?
Or, I don't know. Maybe some Japanese, like JoJo, where he's like, run away! Hello, please. You rangaroo. I don't know. Maybe some Japanese voice. Johnny Bravo. I feel like that's going to sound too similar to the anime protagonist voice I've got for the main character. Like, I thought of a Zap Brannigan thing, but... Frankie from One Piece. Zap Brannigan, how would that sound? You rang? Could work. Maybe let's get a better line for him to work with. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, would even allow people like you to attend as students. Oh my god, I know, right? You think they'd just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. I think that's actually a good voice for him. Let's just try the other option just in case.
Or maybe hire us as professors, brother. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Cream of the crop.
That's also viable. Or maybe hire us as professor you. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. I don't know if English works. That's probably like the worst option out of the three, but what do you think, chat? What do you think? And I'll tell you what, we'll make a poll, because this is, we'll make a poll real quick. I'll give you 1 minute to vote on this. We'll see Van voice. Zap Brannigan or Randy Savage. Chat, you have 1 minute to vote. Yeah. I think they're both viable. I just want to see what you guys choose. So, for those of you who are new to the stream, this is the interactive part of the stream where you get to play the role of director. You all get to play the collective director, and I am the actor who takes your direction and works with that. Boomer Time Side Splitter. My stream's always Boomer Time. French Simicat, we actually do have a French voice, but that's going to come later. Don't you worry, he's in. All right, let's see what you guys got. Holy shit, Zap Brannigan is cleaning up in the polls. Wow. God damn. Also, guys, just question. The background music, not too quiet? Or do you reckon it could go up a wee tad? What do you think? You got time while we wait for the vote. Audio's good? All right. Welcome in, boss. All right, well, I guess Zap Brannigan it is. Let's go. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh yeah, I'm a Swedish. Oh, oopsie. Okay, there's two voices we can use for this character. In the past, like, I instinctively made him Swedish, but we could maybe make him a Mickey Mouse thing, like, oh, whoopsie. I don't know, what do you think? You want to go with sweet? No offense to Swedish people, but I think this actually just works better. Fuck it. Vetoed. I'm going on this. Whoopsie! I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you, and I love IKEA meatballs. I think you mean thank you. My name is a Pop. I was named after my Papa Pop. He is old as IKEA furniture. I'm so sorry. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Sebby. So, are you gonna make me hold this door open all day? Oh no, yar. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Oh, jeez. Is it just me? Is he kind of cute?
I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. And also, Matt Bolt, thank you very much for the Prime subscription to Sebbywebz TV. I appreciate it. James, what's up? You love the Swedish? Well, look, we haven't really had... Very rarely do we get a character who... I think works for that kind of voice in the long run. Normally I'll give that voice to a character as 2 lines. Randy Savage. I'm not giving him Randy Savage. Oh my god. Sorry, L0, but we'll get him. We'll see if we can find that later on. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. All right, quiet down, you fucking minge. Who is this unreasonably cute Pop, and why is he in our culinary class?
Oh, jeez, you must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL.
Oh, please, call me Professor Dog. I might be cute and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you, and a swirl of cherry blossom petals fills the air inside the classroom. Oh yeah, I'm a cheery. Someone close the window. And then... he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew that anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
Oh, jeez, it's him. It's...
Well, if it ain't my favourite student, Harland... Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. I do declare, please, call me the Colonel. Colonel Sanders, I do declare. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks through the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Oh my god, over here must be like sweaty sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pitts melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Just hold on a second. No one talks to my friend like that. Oh, jeez.
Hey, you both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. And what's with your really weird insults?
Besides, when Sebby sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Oh, jeez.
You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant that morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning. You fucking dickheads. I'll try not to swear so much. It's hard with the Scottish accent. The greatest culinary academy in the bloody world. Woof! The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable, tiny food. And when all is said is done, there'll be a battle. You lift your spokes and compete in the broom cooking arena. Woof! Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Oh, God. I feel like this guy would sound like a Warcraft peasant. So... Ronald McDonald? Oh my god. Torius, welcome in. Also, sorry if I miss some chats at times. The chalkboard, my worst nightmare. Math? Oh god. Hey, this is my specialty, not math.
ATO Anders, thank you very much for the 32 goddamn months on Sebbywebz TV.
And Lady Valura, arigato for the prime. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, you guys. How would a Warcraft peasant sound? They're like, hello. All right, I think that actually works. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss— Quiet! Shut your face! I'll bite your penis! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure that you're even in the right place? Don't you recognise me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish! Woof! And let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable! Even Clunk made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student that Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Bzzz. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you old rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Oh, fuck me, your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. And you need to stop jacking off the Genshin waifus. You fucking pervert. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart and tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? What kind indeed, chat? Okay, chat, what do you want? What do you reckon? Beef treat? Rubber ball? Chicken snack? This is the interactive part of the stream. You guys decide. What are these characters, Blue Barrack? Yeah, it's like this is more of a Final Fantasy game than an actual modern Final Fantasy. Give that papa some belly rubs. Peanut? Oh my god, Lamau. So. Alright. While you guys decide that, I'm just gonna lip balm up so I can VA better. Panda, what's up? I'm seeing some chicken, I'm seeing some beef, I'm seeing some board. Neon chimkin! Oh, that's a good suggestion. Ball is a distraction, you can probably cook better snacks. Fish! Listen, flying pin. I make the jokes around here. Alright, let's see what we've got here. You know what? Let's go with chicken. Let's go with chicken. The chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Good work, guys. Well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool and something that you might suggest be... Oh, okay, we're not going to make that joke. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. All right, settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Sebby, don't cheese, there's a seat right here. I do declare, it seems no one hath claimeth this seat next to me. If you are interested, how to do here. What do you think, chat? 2 options, but which will you choose? What should we do, guys? Bros before hoes? Or do we abandon our best friend for a nice, sweet bit of Colonel's ass? We follow the chicken? That's the best answer here. All right, Miriam. All right, it's been a lot of fun, but I'm banging Colonel Sanders. Booyah! You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders, and you fart loudly in Miriam's face. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Well, thanks for offering me this seat. I only have two rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you get that feeling of accomplishing something, I do declare. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! Time for a pop quiz! Oh yeah, a quiz about me. Show your face! This is incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz. It will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper, because here comes question number 1. Woof! If train A is traveling to point B, oh fuck, and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Actually, I can't answer this question. What do you think, chat? What do you think? What answer would you guys choose? What answer would you guys choose? CC, don't give me that face. Kentucky Fried Mustache? Oh my god. What do you think, chat? I obviously it's the middle one. Let's get the right answer. What's up, Slythe? What's up, Richard? I just want to sleep, but I'll welcome in. All right, let's do it. Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right! Forest is the tree, as chicken is to... It's obviously feather. Let's try and get it right. Chicken is the feather. That's right as well! What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Probably, yeah, Ilzura, I think we got to suck up to the dog a bit here. He's the teacher after all. What would you do, guys? I feel like it's not the meat tenderizer. It's got to be the spork. Yeah. All right, I agree, chat. We'll go with spork. A spork. That's right again! And what food is best for a broken heart? I feel like the top one is the right answer. Camel meat is... I'd never even had that. Pancake that looks like a silly face. What would you choose, chat? Ice cream is the best answer. And I feel like the Sanji answer from One Piece is the correct one, yeah. Although pancake would be really nice. I feel like they're both good. But I feel like the top one is more correct than the other. Anything, as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. That's fucking right again. Is sprinkles a good boy? We all know the correct answer. Yes, no, or he's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He's the best boy. You're damn straight, that's right. Your total score is 5 out of 5. You got fucking minge. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? Look, I think we all learned from OTK's schooled episode that I am not the kind of person who cheats at this sort of thing. So, you look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain and a mighty fine penis. Hot diggity, Sebby. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I've got an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Woof! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Oh, jeez, do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about a lunch?
No, I just want to apologise for my tardiness. You see,
I do declare, folks, I'd like to make an announcement. I do declare.
Hey,
It's about lunch. Everyone cheers.
But
Shut your face! I mean, shush. Oh, yeah, lunch, I'm a Swedish. Hey, she said shush. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Oh, jeez, that must be that smell I smelled.
Indeed, and that smell... You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. And I gotta say, this game will make you want to get KFC. I will be curious next stream. I'm gonna ask next stream how many of you went out and got KFC after watching this stream. Clearly not been to any nice restaurants or zero. Oh my god. So best doggo. Because I voice acted this like 4 years ago, and I went straight out and got like the 30-piece bucket. I had KFC in my freezer for ages. KFC's horrible. You don't need it anymore. No, well, could be worse. So you got it before stream friendly. Good man. Chad door dashing some right now. Hey KFC, sponsor me. Sponsor me. I'm shilling your stuff for free. Has never not given you bumway. That I shouldn't have read that. So you never had it, Blue. It's good. Look, you know what it specializes in. Anyway, not fucking a beat shut. Let's do this. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop eating, stop thinking, and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of the flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that, I do declare, son of Jim. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is, poison. Yeah, got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Oh my god, I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that like only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Like, oh my god. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders, pressing her enormous tits up against his face. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like his. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Now, whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. He tries not to I'll stop. Sorry. Easy now. There is enough for everyone, I do declare. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and you sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Swim towards the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach towards the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no Sebby now. There is only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Wait. And it's game over. You've died. You've died from eating fried chicken, and you enjoyed it too much, and you've died. So, whoops. Start again. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that part, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Oh, fuck. Hang on. How do we? Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna have to speed through a bit of that. Just 1 second, chat. Whoops. So, you eat the chicken. Come on. Let's get back there. It was too good, chat. It was too good, and I actually died. Clogged my arteries that fast. Oh, Queenie, welcome in. I agree though, Panda. That is a pretty good way to go out. So, they don't have the original. Wait, they don't have the original recipe anymore? I didn't know that, Repo. Yeah, chicken nuggets. KFC Kawaii. I feel like this is KFC Kawaii, isn't it? You don't like KFC and your set tastes weird? I would assume they would just use the same ingredients everywhere no matter what. All right. Just 1 second. Let me drink some water. This is a lot of voice acting. Ahem. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Well, definitely. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Oh, God, yes, even deeper still. Oh, until you find it. Could it be... I don't know what that is. He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use... You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and there's no way that KFC would reveal it in a game like this. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach him. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef, I do declare. What exactly was on that chicken? Aha! How bold of you to come out and ask, I do declare. It's an idea for a new combination of flavors. Hang on just a... Sorry, I had to burp. It's an idea I had for a combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me talking. I mean, I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We got 2 whole more days to get to know each other, I do declare. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. Hey, you know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then he leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use peacock. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Peacock? Wow, you would have never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong voice, sorry. And peacock definitely isn't the flavor you've tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Does this look like the Powerpuff Girls to you? Gringo, welcome in. Most fast food chains in the States are held to a higher standard abroad. Yeah, like Australia, for example, has like really stringent food safety laws that you probably wouldn't get in the States. But in the States, you get bigger portions, so it's, you know, big is better. The real Colonel Sanders sold the franchise and they changed the recipe, which pissed him off. You're kidding me! That sucks! I want to know the original. He used to go into KFCs and go into rages where he'd trash their kitchens if he didn't think their chicken was up to par. Dude, Taurus, that actually rules, man. That actually makes me think Colonel Sanders is kind of mad, the real one. Hungry Jack's is a better name than Burger King? They're both okay. Hungry Jack's is... It's a weird name, but I don't know why we call it that in Australia either. Canada and Europe would have high food safety standards as well. It's kind of the US, they kind of just don't give a shit. Well, it's more the Wild West of food safety. Anyway, I will now continue voice acting Lickin. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. I do declare it is you again. Howdy doody, howdy hooter here. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I'll think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Howda hooda here. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your strength. Ah, yes, I see someone's been reading their pickup artist manuals. Wow him with a big idea. To add additional ingredients to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. What would you do, chat? What would you do? Il Zero, oh my god, the gutter oil. Yeah, we're not talking about that. What would you do, chat? I feel like 3 is the best choice. Negging is a really stupid idea. But I don't know. So I'm just grabbing something. Okay. You guys want to get aggressive? You want to neg him? Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like let's try and go for a good ending here. Throw some lead in while I'm at it. Oh my god. Morgan. Yeah, Hungry Jacks, I don't know, there's something just not, I don't know, not appetizing about it. KFC and Mac is alright. Rashinka, 2 isn't a canon choice. You're actually right, yeah. How's the welcome in Rash? Alright, enough fucking about. Let's do it. Be modest, but thoughtful. Well, I just want to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention and an erection. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty and savory and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliments, Sebby. I'm sure you'll be a big success. Sorry, that was my line. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you, I do declare. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Oh jeez, look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh jeez, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? Oh jeez.
Hey, you're not gonna blow anything, except me. Sorry, you're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans that you're gonna earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations. Welcome in, students, to the bloody cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Now hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders and start masturbating. Okay, you don't do that. But unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear.
You want to be my partner?
Sure, Sebby. I do declare I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Oh, hello, new partner. I am a Swedish.
Beep boop. Bzzz. Oh, jeez. 2 potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? All right, chat. Who do you want to make her partner? Pop or Clank? And I apologize, Swedish people, for what I have said. Azazel, you're being very feisty today, mate. You're being very feisty. Trying to eat over here. Finn, I'm sorry. Satira, neg openers. Only the target is HB8+, otherwise opinion openers should do. Oh my god, DHP. Lamau. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of 50-50. We've got 5 Clanks. We got more Pops. Alright guys, I'm sorry, but Pop wins by a hair's breadth. Miriam goes with Pop. I'm sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam... Oh my god, I am. Sorry. I'm sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. Oh yeah, I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and, without peeling it, he proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out.
Oh, jeez. I love your enthusiasm, Pop.
She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. And now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
All right, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. It takes 2 Scotsmen to make a bowl of haggis. You get the idea. Woof.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders?
Oh,
Which dish indeed? Pop is very Ralph Wiggum, yeah. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. I love steak tartare. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Octopus is harder to make. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. You can't really go wrong there. What do you feel, guys? What do you feel?
Finn, you disgust me.
What is this writing, Torsten? This is some fine Academy Award-winning script work right here. All right, Chad. It seems like we have universal votes for mashed potatoes. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy.
I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting.
Actually, he liked that too.
Maybe mashed potatoes?
And gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other.
Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to grow beet red. Embarrassed, you turn quickly away.
I'll go get the potatoes.
No, please, allow me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine, I do declare. Oh my god, looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
Yeah, we're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is like my Bethnath, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Oh my god.
Did someone call for me?
Oh my god, not you, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Sebby's dreams, you're like supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal. Oh my god. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Well, how to do to there, Ashley and a Van Van? Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Oh my god, like, actually, no. It looks like Sebby was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs, they like, need so much mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Laughter. I doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van Van. Oh my god. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken, it was like, oh my god. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that's like position itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down we cast complementary shadows? We can fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. Oh my god. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. And I'm coming. No, I'm not. Sorry. Ashley is really going at you hard, and I'm getting hard. I'm sorry. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. What do you think, chat? Colonel Sanders or Miriam? Wu-Tang Shane. Welcome in. Clockwork vibes on Van Van's fit right there. Oh my god. Steak tartare. Oh, friendly. Steak tartare is like a raw steak. It's really, really good. It's like steak sushi. Superb. Eris, don't give me that face. Who would you choose, chat, for help? Do not go to Miriam. Oh, you're right. We totally did do Miriam dirty. That's a good point. Yeah, all right. Fuck it. We'll get the Colonel on our side. You turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need.
I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay?
You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you are on the same page.
I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right?
A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Sebby as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it, I do declare. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Sebby's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. In fact, it fills you with determination. That was an Undertale reference. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy nature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of your moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do! Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh, shit. Well, chat, if you weren't hungry before, you definitely are now. In fact, I want to do a little test here, chat. One's in chat if this makes you hungry. One's in chat if this makes you hungry right now. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. And Coded, thank you very much for the 18 months. I appreciate that very, very much. Cinemail, having visited the OG KFC in Corbin, Kentucky, the Sanders Cafe, the fact this game actually exists is surreal. Welcome in, Cinemail. I'll tell you what, if I was Colonel Sanders, I'd be happy this game exists. I feel like this game is more respectful to KFC than the fact they actually changed his recipe after the franchise got bought. I feel like this is the better of the two deals, but welcome into the stream. Welcome in. How revered KFC is in Japan. I can't believe this game even exists, Torsten. It's nuts. Fayruz, you hungry? Nice. Mew Ghost, thank you for the follow. Kruggy, what's up? Luckily you finished dinner. It's good, right? Oh my god. All right. Welcome in, Gravity. This is fake KFC. What do you mean? It's real. Well, it's what I want it to be. All right. I'm not fucking to be. Tayron, you're all right, mate. All right. Let's do this. Leaning Tower of Hairline. My god, that name. Welcome back. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud, looking up at you from hell. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork for you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and the pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. You feel yourself coom a little. I'm sorry. If you love something, set it free, I do declare. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potato and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potato right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face and all over her massive tits, which you immediately moan about. Oh my god, Van, I can do something. Oh my god! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away to go pull for Genshin waifus. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Sebby. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expected better from you. And if you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it wherever it lands, even if it lands in the toilet. Woof! Oh yeah, can I have the potato's face? Shut your face! Van rushes back, covered dish in one hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade, forged by my supreme chef ancestors.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite. and you will all look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed. It might have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
Oh no! Oh no! It killed him! Everyone step back! Don't take another bite! Ah, fuck's sake! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment and then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Whoopsie! Oh yeah, IKEA furniture! Tastes like a poison! The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite the obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind. I'm not sure the professor's here making off money. Fuck's sake.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student who rudely died in front of everyone, Colonel Sanders has approached you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? For real? Oh, come on. Job's done.
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. That was a lot to digest, chat. Let me just catch my breath for a moment. That was one hell of a scene. My God, that is so dumb. I'm gonna, you know what? I might even chuck that on YouTube. This whole thing will go on my VODs channel. If you ever want to catch, well, really any of the VODs. Also touching, welcome in. But when there's particular scenes that I think are quite fun, I'll chuck those individually on my YouTube channel. Kitchen scene, potato, throw, Ashley, octopus, die. All right, well, that should tell me what it is. Like, Doki Doki Literature Club had some great scenes that I chucked on my YouTube, if you ever want to see those. The fuck is this, Freakzilla? This rules. Some of my best work, Stoic. Oh, yeah, I mean... At times like that, I want to use this emoji. My new favorite narcissistic emoji. Cherith, welcome in. Thank you guys. All right, I'll read a few chats and we'll continue. A Lullafil? Oh my God. You know what's crazy, chat? Is I actually have fully voice acted and put this whole thing on my main YouTube about 4 years ago, but this was like pre-FF7, pre-FF9, pre-FF14. Like, I was a lot worse at voice acting or less experienced back then. And a lot of the voice choices I don't think are nearly as good as what we've got now. I feel like everyone's voice is good right now. Yeah. Whereas back in 2020, some were good and some were like, not quite there or not fully committed or not as pitch perfect. So, yeah. But anyway, let's do this. Everyone's perfect so far. Yeah, I think these are all very workable. So. Whoa. All right. I'm not fucking about. Let's continue the scene. They weren't fully realized back then. Yeah. And also, I had maybe hundreds of hours, thousands of hours less practice at VA than I've had now. So it's a bit more just natural. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously very important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Sebby? There's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting, and also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
Well, we should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, hey, shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name, I do declare? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We were talking about me. Me. I'm the hero and the main character of this game.
Just 1 second.
Oh, this Bork monster is here to fight the hero. Bonjour, merci beaucoup. Oh, I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
How dare you threaten me just as I was letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on an emotional level, I do declare.
Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I am a monster, you see? Oh, I am also French.
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. My God, whatever will you do? Oh fuck, what actually should we do?
It's K, thank you for the follow, and welcome in.
Somehow French works. I feel like French is good for this character. It just kind of works. See, that's how you can tell that Square did not make this game, because it's turn-based. Yeah. Let's attack him. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Oh god. Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset the Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you, and you take 1 damage. Defend? You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Oh god. Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Fuck it, let's attack him. You decide to go on the attack, and you cook with Love, and it does 1 damage. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. He uses Utility Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack, and oh my god, Rich Toon! Thank you very much, Rich Toon, for the 20 gifted Subarus and Sebbywebz TV. Dude, appreciate the hell out of that. Huge appreciation. That's massive, dude. And guys, if anyone got a sub from Rich Toons, please say thank you. And if you just want to stay and lurk and don't want to say anything, also cool. Also cool. Dude, thanks so much, man. That's massive. I'm just gonna... Cheers. I'm gonna get some of this. This is crazy. Yeah, exactly, Alexa. Exactly. You know, maybe one day... No, actually, no. We know Square's never making a turn-based Final Fantasy ever again. But you know what? We've already beat the dead horse. Let's get back to business. Thank you again for the 20-pack. Absolutely massive. Spork Monster use Utility Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Well, fuck him. You cook with Love, and it does 1 damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Oh god. You tell everyone about my videos? Fucking legend, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh God, Bio. Who gave that advice again? Leslie Eris? You know what? I kind of want Leslie to show up again in Remake Part 3. Like, I'm not going to play it or buy it, but I feel like, you know, they may as well. It's a running joke at this point. Rounded Edge. Vile villain! Your reign of terror stops here, I do declare, son of Jim. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie! Power pinch! Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured spork monster spews steam into the night. You know what? I like the French monster. We're gonna keep him alive. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath, despite being French. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly will not be back, like you said. Now, if you excuse me, I am off to ruin the Olympic ceremony. Ha 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 ha! Por favor. Wait, that's Spanish. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells, with a golden chicken on its cover. You open the book, and you find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar, I do declare. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it out. If you could have made it without him. What a guy. He even jerked you off before he left. I'm sorry, no, he didn't do that. You want to thank him, but you don't have enough strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my colonel. Sorry, chat. Sorry. Anyway. He's a chicken mancer. Oh my god. How do we get home? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Look, chat, don't give me that look. Over 1,000 chickens. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh my god. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions that you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used fart. Okay, well, it wasn't that, but I gotta say something. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, Nunny. It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Also, how amazing are these posters? The chicken posters. Great. And there's BTS in the top left. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Oh, jeez. Well, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be... I think I might like Pop.
Like him? As in, like?
I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Don't chase. We got talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, he found a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats, just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. Don't chase!
But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school? the most famous student to ever attend the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now?
Hey, we definitely connected yesterday.
Oh, jeez. Sure you did. I mean, you're great. You know what? Actually, yeah, I'm not even being sarcastic here. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you? Oh, jeez.
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. Oh wait, she was being sarcastic. All right, never mind. You are great, and she's a bastard. You have an idea how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why'd he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up.
The secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure that you're alone before continuing.
So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden while I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices, sacred spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me. The flavor, it was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. He also showed me this new way of eating, which is you put all this white powder on a table in long lines the length of a Toblerone, and you eat it through your nose. It made me feel very strange, and then, well, we had sex, but I think that's just a side effect of the recipe.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. Besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'll be much use to anyone.
Oh, please! Please! Oh, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. You can even have some of that white powder I smuggled over the border.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? What do you think, chat? What do you think? What do you think? She's jelly because she's sweetening over pot? So bad. Whoops. White powder. Love this voice. Your favorite? Oh, I just realized. Just 1 second, chat. There's a 7TV emote I need to add. I need to add Omega LOL, the OM. Because that is a classic. Just 1 second. That is we have that in every stream. Ah, there it is. And booyah. All right, there you go. Sorry, I saw one of you guys use it and I didn't have it. Now it's in. All right. Oh, also, let me just get rid of one thing. Oh, also, hey, don't even think about echoing, you son of a bitch. All right. Right. Let's go. There you go, chat. Now you got the OM. It's a staple. I saw it in heaps of the OTK streams. I'm like, all right. Let's chuck this one in. I agree, though. Let's stick with the Colonel and lie to our friend, who's high on both coke and weed. You make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about it was, Eye of Newt? I know. Sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt? Wow!
Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, although it could just be the enormous amounts of drugs she's currently on. And you figure you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. But before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you are interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school on a horse. What should we do, chat? Stand back and admire his majestic glory, or run to him like the simp we are. Oh, by the way, yeah, Small Fry, do you like that? So, I made my own Dies of Cringe on 7TV, because you can do like a wide emote and it captures the whole body right there. So now the channel has its own personalized Dies of Cringe. I think it's actually rather good. I think you get the full leg flop, you get the Family Guy arm moment. You can get it with the Sebbywebz tier 1. But if you want, in my channel at the very least, you can get the full wide one right there. I could probably make that even wider, to be honest. Yeah, because the other Dies of Cringe is like even bigger than that. Anyway, I agree, chat. Let's run to him. You decide the best way to show Miriam how serious you and the Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up on the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! However, your sudden movements surprise the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face, breaking every bone in your body. The force of your blow completely knocks you out cold. I'll blame you for that one, chat. In the darkness, you see a vision.
I'm a ghost! Sebby, I'm here to deliver you a message!
Oh, fuck. Not this guy.
It's of importance you remember this, exactly as I say! Boo! If you forget, the world will end, so you know it's serious! I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times, and the name is...
But before we can continue, you suddenly awake. Oh, fuck. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just an enormous amount of cocaine? Ooh. What do you think, chat? Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes, or lean in for a kiss? What do you think, guys? What do you think? Thank you for fixing my hair, Nazer. Well, you know, it's gotta be done. You know, I'm walking here. Animan! Welcome in. How are you, fucking dog? Welcome in. I'm gonna fill my water up while you guys decide. What's up, Kimmy? I kind of want to lean in for a kiss because it's like the funnier option. It's kind of funnier. So, Silent Hill. Nice. Is that the one with David Duchovny as the woman? Alright, chat. Fuck it. You lean in for a kiss. Whoa, my gosh, you've only known him for a day. Are you really sure? I guess you must be. You put your arms around Colonel Sanders' neck and you pull him in for a kiss. But he turns his face and you awkwardly kiss his ear. You can feel him shudder because you disgust him because you're a horrible person and you smell bad. Too soon. You clearly mistook his compassion for love, and now you look like a silly sausage. Your soul crawls inside itself and you instantly die of embarrassment. You also shit your pants and it goes everywhere. Oh, fuck! And you've died. And you've also died. You've died of cringe. You've died of cringe, and that's the end of the game and the end of the story. So, you might need to try again. Whoops. Oh, fuck off. Oh. You speed through a lot of the story to get back to it. Can I just... Ah, you hold it down. I see. Okay, that's what you do. Yes, that might have been the bad ending. I'll make up a fake ingredient. Then we'll speed through it again. Kubo. Let's still get kicked in the face. There we go. You get kicked in the face by a horse, and then you wake up. You undie cringe. You compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who is in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure. That Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were breaking every bone in my face. Well, that's nice to hear, I do declare. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And re-encrypted, thank you very much for the follow, I do declare. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Oh my god, why didn't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
What should we do? Let's see. Should we tell them to stop acting immature? Or should we act like we're not interested in them, but try and actually get a closer look? What do you think, chat? What do you think is a good choice? Let's see what you got. We got 2 votes for act like you're not interested. CT, welcome in. All right, chat. Let's do that. You act like you're not interested in them, but you really try and get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but you leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, shit.
Oh my god, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rolls?
I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you.
Being the best chef in the world, it takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache, like, oh my god.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a look at what it was that they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with a spork monster. And Luna Lily, thank you very much for the 27 months. Greatly appreciate it. Why is everyone flexing in this game? Ah, well, you know, because it's Japan. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with... Oh god, I'm gonna burp, hang on. With the spork monster.
Hey, that's the same book I found last night in the quad.
Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is like a family heirloom. Its contents are a secret. Oh my god.
You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We are playing. Oh yeah, I'm a Swedish.
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. Hey, watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Oh my god, who do you think you're talking to? I never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Whamp whamp.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room.
Oh my god, protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me. Oh my god. But I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders, and she squeezes her tits together. And what magnificent tits they are. In fact, I want to motorboat them right now. And as the narrator, who is detached from the events in this game, I completely got away with it, and no one noticed. Now, surely Colonel Sanders must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on, I do declare.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Oh my god.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please, take your seats. I apologise for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny little legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're all ready to learn. Woof. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and he sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and he licks your face. Oh, damn, boy! Auf hoppin'! That command, shouted by Colonel Sanders, has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a wee bit carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favourite fowl, the chicken! Woof! You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name, but you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. However, you do remember to thank Ironcladum for following the stream. Welcome to the channel. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Sebby, naturally this appears to be a simple platter. Which item do you want to sample? Which item indeed, chat? Which item, chat, should I sample? Which should I sample? Questions. She looks like a crazy Pokemon trainer. She's hot, so. Nalasra, welcome in. Nice segue. Good night, Semiket. Thanks for hanging out. I will be streaming for like another... God, probably 11 hours, so I'll still be on. Billy Gringo, I will get him in later on. So let's see. All right, fuck it. Let's eat the dog biscuit. Which item do you want to sample? The dog biscuit. Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles, an example of his own culinary talents, perhaps. You reach out for it when Sprinkles bites up and jumps up and bites you on your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Woof! Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. Is this the end? And you've died. You died. You died. You fade into darkness, but something is there. The spork monster. Borko? Hey, what are you doing here? It is not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. So, which item do you want to sample? Oh wow, we got a get out of jail free card with that one. Those are rookie numbers. I was on when you came back. Oh, I'll be here for a while. So, good thing I spared the spork monster, boys and girls. Just 1 second. Wait a minute, where is that fucking thing? Ah, there we go. There we go. Got a backrest for my chair. Makes it easier to sit up straight, which is good for voice acting. All right, there we go. The pepper? All right. Let's do that fucking pepper. A shimmering pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally that you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip balls through the universe. My friend! Boo! Oh, shit. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message! Boo! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... I'm sorry. I think I've got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through... to fulfill... the prophecy! Oh god, do I really have to keep doing this? Cough, cough. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, shit. You come to and you find everyone staring at you. The peppers was the last of its kind of earth, and now it's gone forever! You fucking dickhead! You think to yourself, oh geez, I should pay better attention.
Oh, jeez, we all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Well, come on, it's time for lunch.
Whoops. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared.
Fire-timed competition, competitive cook-off. Like, oh my god.
The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. I think we should accept the challenge. Return the COVID cough. Oh my god. It was too cringe to be left alive. Alright, fuck it. It's on. You step up and you tell them you're on, like Pokemon. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Fool? Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Sebby, I do declare. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. No, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer! Woof! Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. Now that's what I'm talking about! Well, I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. Also, Bassa DTV, I do declare, thank you for following the channel, I do declare. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Oh my god, like a diamond, I was forged under pressure, and now's my chance to shine. Oh my god, her thighs are amazing. I'll defeat you myself.
You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him here again. Taylor, do we get Twitch ads in Australia? Yeah, you get it no matter what, but I don't think you get Twitch ads on my channel. Like, yeah, I've got the 30-second pre-roll, but that's so that you don't get ads midstream after that. And I feel like if I did get ads, there'd be people saying like, oh my god, ads, you know, like every hour or something. So I personally, I know I should, money-wise, but I don't want to make anyone watch ads, all right? That we come to streams to get away from that shit.
Mogatu, thank you for the follow.
Appreciate that. And I've got Twitch Turbo, so I never see ads anyway. So, all right, let's do this. Ahem. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him here again. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature's water boil at? You Americans in your Fahrenheit, it's 100 Celsius. That's right, but how would you have even gotten into this school without knowing that? Yeah, you should know that shit. When I guess I'll rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you can cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. You love ads, Zeno? My god. How many herbs and spices did he say he used? 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster and her tits are bigger than yours, so you'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and you draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy, so where does it come from? A small town where big dreams are born, and that's right! Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. And don't stop believing. This is your shot and you're not going to miss it. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. That's wrong! Wrong, you stupid bastard! Don't make me get out the spray ball! I'll bite your penis! Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Sebby, I do declare. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing that he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy, whatever. Ah! What were you thinking? Get your mind back in the competition, you bastard! Grr, woof! Woof! You are stranded on a desert island with only one cookbook. Which do you take? Oh gosh, what a hunk! Just look at those magnificent pectorals. You just want to motorboat him, but you don't. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focusing on the challenge? You're falling behind, you filthy American. I'm sorry, I forgot the question. Oh, fuck, exchanging wedding vows. Oh, shit. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicately baked biscuits, you penis? Woof! Woof! You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of a dish. It's colourful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer, and as you do, the crowd gasps.
Oh, jeez! Yikes! Bzzz. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Sebby does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know that it's properly mixed. Oh, jeez!
Now there's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's over-mixed and
Sebby, no!
But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the batch. There's no way you'll be able to beat off to Genshin waifus and Wuthering Impact. I'm sorry. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is the easy way can turn out to be much, much more difficult, I do declare. Everyone stop what you're doing right now! This ball is over!
But it can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Oh my god, I'm like, too bad. And here I am with a completed dish, like, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. Like, oh my god.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Sebby's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared right there.
Well, because, like, I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Oh my god. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that's like, oh my god. I was gonna ask Sebby to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce, it might be too difficult. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, Chad, this voice is horrible. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. I don't know, I think that's what it is.
But I'll tell you what, chat. Ashley's not bad. This actually, I'm not a dessert person, but this actually looks like it'd be kind of good, man. Yeah, man crushed his hand in front of the colonel, but not in a good way. Yeah, silence. You're right, Nomad. I should have picked silence. Valley Girl's your favorite voice. Oh, God. I tell you what, I think Ashley's actually a good cook. This is not bad. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity is not your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Now, look, KFC is not complex recipes, all right? You know, there's time and place for these different things.
Oh my god.
As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his moustache. What should we do, chat? What should we do? Shall we internalize the rage we feel? Or should we put ourselves between Colonel Sanders and Ashley? The jelly, the blood jelly congee blue, that was so good. You're right, Angel. KFC does have 11 herbs and spices, so I guess it is pretty complex. You want self-hatred? Sit around. More of tea just kicking the door in. Probably not good to be petty. A real man would internalize it. Yeah. Hold it in for now. Get the bitch later? Oh my god, Eris. Alright. Spoken like a true lady. You internalize the rage you feel. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they literally burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means that people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of your semester, perhaps even the rest of your life. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried eyebrows, you run to the quad to be alone. That's your fault, chat. It's your fault. You picked that one. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages, much like Illidan's storm rage. And it's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him. I love that line. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now, I do declare. Not just from this devastating loss, but from that running with the mixer and the small fire. We should get that checked out, by the way, I do declare. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I had never failed at anything before? I do declare a howdy hooty sonny Jim. That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, I mean, handsome, sure, I was born that way, unlike yourself, but I've walked other paths. I've arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler, and that one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. Is that actually true? I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet into my rival. He survived, for a while anyhow. Oh my god, I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard, and they assume I got it all together. Which is true now, but it ain't always been that way. It sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then and now that I was gonna amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, nor money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and will make up for my past misdeeds. Oh yeah, I'm a Swedish. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle-scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. Borko? It is! I know, I said I would be back, after the whole fight to the death thing, and maybe you do not want to see me anymore. But I just wanted to say I was wrong for attacking you, and I apologize. I know what it is like to have to always look over your shoulder. Let me just drink some water, chat. Holy shit. And Lamau. Tao and Joya, welcome in. Thank you for the cinematic moment. Monster problems, am I right? Hey, look, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there's no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night, it can really rile a person up. Also, I want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know you are strong, and cooking school, you can put a person under a lot of stress. Actually, I used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spook monster, you see.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no, I was French. But I was still a student.
I'm sorry. Cut.
Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spell book, they cast this dark enchantment on me. I was forever transformed.
A magic spell book?
Precisely. I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I have lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. Respect it more than my country respected the Olympic opening ceremony. I'm sorry. You are a powerful chef, and you should not rely on such dark and evil magic. No. You should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, do not fear. I will be there. Well, it sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen alive. Sebby, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home might be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside the Sanders home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you... Hey, no, that's my line. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Just 1 second, need a drink of water. Not sorry. I'm not. What's up, Kazuko? Welcome in. I'll tell you what, chat. Whoa. I might go to the bathroom real quick, because I've just been drinking a lot of water. Tiny little vocal break, because this is a lot of VA, man. This is like non-stop. Awesome, though. There's nothing else I'd rather do. So while I go to Le Toilette, let me just mute this. Tell you what, guys, while I go to the bathroom, do you want to see a scene from Doki Doki Literature Club? This scene was so intense, I had to chuck it on my YouTube. Be right back. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Nani? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Merci? Yours is cute? Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up to come up with something nice to say? Well, thanks, but it didn't come out nice at all, you fucking whore. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked for someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Sebby did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I have not. And Sebby liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Nani? That is not what You are just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you are just jealous that Sebby appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh yeah? And how do you know he didn't like my advice more? Are you that full of yourself, you fucking bitch? If I was so full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Whoa. Well, you know what? I'm not the only one whose boobs magically grow a size bigger as soon as Sebby started showing up. You fucking OnlyFans whore! Natsuki! Oh my god, Natsuki. That's like hilarious, but that's also... Shut the fuck up, Monica! I'll kick your ass! Taking out your own insecurity on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch! Look, you're breaking the game, you fucking asshole! Edgy, I am sorry my lifestyle is so complicated for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? I'm just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, 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 be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Sebby hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels after you for this.
Suddenly Yuri turns towards me, as if she just noticed I was standing here. Sebby! She's trying to make me look bad.
That ain't true. She started it.
Natsuki. She won't let you choose it, Yuri. It gets closer and closer.
Whoops.
I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception has occurred. While running the game code, file script, full traceback, Steam library, interface, screenshot, and blah, 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 Doki Doki Literature Club.
What do I do now? All right. I need a new YouTube outro. That's like an early channel outro. I need to fix that up. Also, Dante Demons, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Never saw that happen. Dude, Doki Doki is built differently, man. There's the link to that video, and here's the link to my YouTube. Don't change it, small fry. I'll find something that's good and on brand. We never see an old school Kovivi. That's true, Eben. We actually don't. Well, different times. Anyway, enough talking about chat. Enough talking about. That is my YouTube. Like and subscribe and all those shenanigans. You know, the usual. We also have a VODs channel, which is where all the VODs are going to end up. So I'm just going to refill my water, and then we shall continue the adventures of KFC Dating Simulator. It will happen. It will. Also, my whole Doki Doki Literature playthroughs on there. Voice-acted playthroughs of Final Fantasy 9, 8, Legend of Dragoon, Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross. All that's on my VODs channel. Baldur's Gate 3, there's a lot of VODs in that. I will want to do FF6 and 7 again someday. I haven't put those on because I know I could do them better. I'm a bit of a perfectionist about that, especially about 7. All right. Also, I'm thinking I might need a new desk chair. I changed recently, but I feel like this one doesn't quite fully agree with my body. Worth a try, but I might exchange it. Get the old one back. The Mafia driving vids? Oh, we don't talk about those. So, dramatically different results, Angel. Oh, yeah, Doki is, that has many different endings as far as I know. Alright, shot! Enough fucking about. Herman Miller is the way to go. If you know any good desk chairs, post the links in my Discord in the Tech Boomer Fixes section. Yeah, chuck it in there. I'll give you my Discord now if you guys want to join. You don't have to. It's just there. So, Rainius, welcome in. Yeah, because the old chair I have, the Yorkshire Executive, that works well with my body, but it just breaks after 1 year, and I got sick of replacing it. So I got this one instead, but I don't think it's as... I don't know. It hurts my back. Anyway, enough fucking about. I don't need a heated seat or a massager. I just need a chair that when I sit down in it, it doesn't cause problems. That's all. So, alright, enough fucking about. Let's do this. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close.
Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what kind of dish you might be describing.
It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Perhaps both?
Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation? Or keep it a secret just for you? What should we do, chat? I feel like we should reveal it. Herman Millers are good, but they can be expensive. Well, I don't mind if I get a chair that's going to last for years and it's just going to like fully agree with my body. So, Herman Miller, you say, like, tell you what, I'm going to open that right now in a little window so I don't forget about it. Herman Miller chair. Okay, good call. All right, it's open. I got it. Chris Bullet, welcome in. Secret lab. I don't want a gaming chair though. Gaming chairs just never don't agree with my body. So it's top line stuff. Okay, no, that's good to know. Yeah. Because I'm starting to think this chair's hurting my back. But it's alright. It's alright. I think I figured it out. I'm going to reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. I do declare that is magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I may admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy.
Sure, why not?
Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment, I do declare. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap an item to discover more about the Colonel. So, you're paying for the name? There's good chairs that cost half the price? Okay. Gaming chairs are just same shit, different labels. Starkin. Every gaming chair I've sat on, I'm like, I don't like this. Colonel's acting kind of shady. I don't think he just I think he's a good man. I don't think he blatantly rips off your recipe, as far as I remember. Oh, it's 1K? Ooh, okay. No, I'll look into it. I'm big though, so you don't think a Herman Miller would be good? Yeah. He's gonna steal my slaw recipe? Well, you know what, mate? It's not Sebby's fried chicken. It's Colonel Sanders' fried chicken. And maybe this is canon. Maybe this is how the story began. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and moustache combo that he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Oh my god, he always had a beard. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle.
Who frames a baby picture of themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded, am I right?
Tap on a night. Okay. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks together and they appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and you see that there's a short inscription.
I wonder who my friend Pete is.
I don't honestly know a lot of Colonel Sanders' lore info, so there could be like little Easter eggs here that I don't know. You would help you don't need to help. No. You don't need to help donate to the cause. I'm happy to sort out my own equipment. It's just knowing what the right thing is. That's the hard part. So, but I appreciate it. Papa John's guy? I don't know, Elixir. I don't know. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt.
Maybe that's where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices.
You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it's not just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to him when he was alive. A little note is clipped to the chicken's foot. A true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. There you go. some chair X, Astra. It also depends on your body size. Like, actually, you know what? Tectone being 6'4". Maybe, yeah. I should see what chair he's got. Any of the guys who are like roughly my size. I'd say it's time to move on. Or can we move on? You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Okay, how do I get out of here? How do I... Behold. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and you find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and you try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look mighty fine on you. Oh, fuck, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. What should we do, chat? What would you choose? What would you recommend? What would you choose? What would you decide? You decide that now is your moment to make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell him the truth. Henrik, appreciate it. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for enjoying it. Yeah, last time he rejected the kiss, so... You fess up and you tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. Oh, geez. Well, I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams, I do declare. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel Sanders in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Sebby, I do declare. I honestly think this might be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and you drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Snore. ZZ top. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders enters into the room. He's ordering a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. I do declare, here is a simple breakfast that I just whipped up. Howdy doody, howdy here. It's meticulous. And it also looks really good. Actually, chat. One's in chat if that makes you hungry. I get the feeling, I said this earlier in the stream, that after today's stream, you guys are going to go and order KFC. In fact, you're probably Uber Eats and KFC while you're watching this stream as I speak. And I don't blame you. Because, man, this makes it look so good. This might be the best piece of fast food propaganda ever made, this game. It's amazing. Thuber Dibber, 69, damn straight. Paid bio. Hey, they didn't pay me. Drawed food looks better than the real food. It does look pretty damn good, so. Chicken nuggies in the air fryer, good man. Chicken breakfast. You're right, Eris, I didn't die this time. Anime food always looks really good. Yeah. I've never had Taco Bell because you don't have it here as far as I know. Mickey D's instead. I like McDonald's. It's alright. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we are the perfect match, I do declare? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. A winky winky. In the stinky. I'm sorry. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. With the right business partner, I know I can't fail. A business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Oh gosh. Overcome with emotions and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run to the door and get home. You pick up your skirt and you run away screaming. There's still one more day at school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home and you find something very surprising. Your best friend is there and she is waiting for you.
Oh, jeez, where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. Oh, gosh. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you.
Hey, it's okay. I was just...
But now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but...
Oh, jeez, you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
And since I've been partnering up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of goyle. I'm not a coon slag. But I actually am. Anyway, he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Well, long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say shush house, as if that's a thing that people just say? What is that even referring to?
Now, I'm not even really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers, or should I say, yummers. I'm sorry. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, then you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways, like the song by Journey. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, although he himself might not grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop and he's Swedish.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious, like IKEA meatballs. Aha, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I will have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
Oh my god. sorry. Oh my god. You can get your swirly dip too.
Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person in school?
Isn't... And, oh my god, there's that horse that, like, Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Oh my god.
You've got some nerve, Sebby. I suggest... Hang on, wait, suggesting that I pick on a defenseless horse? You should also learn how to read your goddamn script, you actor.
Hey, now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up.
I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it...
Oh god, hang on, I need... Just 1 second, chat. Clearly my brain needs to catch up and just... I'm on cooldown. It's like, I'm not... You know when you're like in a video game and you keep trying to use your skill, but you haven't fully let yourself like recharge your bar? Just need that. Just 1 second. Holy shit. Van is definitely an enemy stand user. Chick-fil-A is mad. Mortis. Yeah. Stamina bar. Stamina bar.
Construct additional pylons.
Oh, God. And cut. Ruined. What do you mean ruined? Perfected. Double fillet of fish. I actually do quite like that, even though a lot of people don't like it. So you should check yourself before you wreck yourself. Coswo, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, I'll fucking about. Let's do this.
Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Sebby, how's that hand a feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fine form by this afternoon. I do declare howda hooda here.
Oh my god, aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail. Oh my god.
Well, technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. Sorry, I had to burp.
What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? Oh my god.
Well, it was clear that you are passionate about how your food was received, I do declare.
That's a lot of words to say it was bland.
Excuse me, Sebby. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. I do declare.
Maybe you should tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. Oh my god.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. I will see you inside, Sebby, and I will see Ashley's amazing tits.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and you start flipping through the pages.
Oh, jeez! Whoa, that's a book? Well, it looks like bad news.
Hey, it's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? Well, I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it wasn't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edge of the pages. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it'll probably help me focus better in the upcoming final exam.
That's way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your penis? Also, Unaleska. Oh, jeez, Unaleska. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to Sebbywebz TV, ladies and gentlemen. Well, also everyone follow Unaleska. She's like a really big famous super fan of classic Final Fantasy. Oh gosh. Well, anyway, raiders, I'm gonna keep doing this scene.
Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory-erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. What do you think? Una, enjoy your food. Thank you so much for the raid. Guys, chuck her a follow. She's a lovely lady. And if you don't follow her, fuck you. So, raided at such a perfect time. Rich, I know, I was caught red-handed. Goku Trunks, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Jeremy, welcome in. Rentana, you thought the title was a troll? No, this is a real game. Munch this, welcome in. CKH, welcome in. Welcome in. All right. No. Let's not erase Colonel Sanders from our memories, you psychopaths. You don't do it after all. You take your friend's advice and you put the book away. It's almost time for class. Ahem. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming along, but I'll show you, it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I'll destroy you, Terrence! Woof! Woof! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? And who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around there ever again! Woof! After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt not only by Terence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone. I'm sorry about that, boys. I'm sorry about the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thanks to you, Sebby, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before we can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the classroom. Sprinkles is interrupted by a sad whimpering coming from the back of the room.
Oh, jeez, I told you, save it for after class.
But I miss you.
We went on one date, Pop, and how can you miss me when I'm right here?
Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam.
Every time I blink, you go away again.
That's a really cute thing to say. Hey, Miriam, what happened between you and Pop?
I got her in trouble, and now she is mad at me.
I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, jeez.
Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house.
Pop, we went on one date. It's over.
And it meant so much to me. I have made this for you.
Too hard to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and he runs out of the room. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Just 1 second. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I inhaled a bit of spit. Hang on, wait. Oh, jeez. This is the professional voice acting stream of Sebbywebz TV, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm good. I'll be all right. My God, I had a voice acting accident right there. Mellow Moonlight, thank you for the follow. Oh, closest KFC to you closed down after 30 years in business, Munch. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. God. Yeah, Killer John, I was infected by the IRL streaming bug. So, God, that sucks. Right.
Course I'm playing this, Wookie. Course I'm bloody playing this.
Imagine I'm not. I don't run ads. I do. Yeah. Question, chat. Has anyone? Like, it's. It's totally fine if you're not subbed. But if you're not subbed, you'd know if I'm playing ads or not. And I don't think my channel does. And I kind of don't want it to. You haven't seen. Hear that hiccup? You haven't seen an ad in 2 years? I just don't want it. You know. I'm fine with yeah, the 30-second pre-roll when you click on... Jesus, I can't stop hiccuping. When you click on the screen is brutal, but once you're in my stream, you're safe. You're safe from ads. It's fine. Just 1 second. There we go. So I muted my mic, so I'd stop coughing into it. Stop watching some channels due to ads. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I actually have to disagree with... Jeez Louise. I've got to disagree with some streamers where they say disable pre-rolls because no one wants to click on your stream and, you know, if they see a pre-roll, they'll leave. Yeah, but I feel like getting 8 minutes of ads every 1 hour is worse. I don't know. I feel like that's worse. Whereas if I click on a stream and see a pre-roll, I'm like, oh, I'll just look at my phone for 30 seconds. Okay, now I'm in, now I'm safe, no ads. Oh my fucking God, I can't stop hiccuping. This is so bad. Hang on, yeah. No, I appreciate that, 510. So I'm just playing non-stop and you can't pause. Oh my God, this is so bad. You scare me, Jules, hang on. You know what does actually fix hiccups is holding your breath for a really long time. Ads can cut off good content. Yeah, I would hate to like get to the best part of a game, like the climax, and then bam, ads just autoplay, and I can't pause it because I'm in the middle of a cutscene. That's fuck. Okay, all right, chat. I'm gonna finish this sentence and I'm gonna go and fix my hiccups. So, record. The lowest you put yours is 30-second ad every half hour. That's as low as Twitch will set it. Yeah, so also welcome in Wreck-It. Either you have the 30-second pre-roll at the beginning and then nothing for the rest of the stream, or you can set it so it's one ad every hour. But I've been in streams where something cool is happening, or we're talking about something, and then people in chat like ads, and the stream is like, oh, sorry, some people are getting ads. So I'll just sit here for 2 minutes saying nothing and doing nothing, and once the ads are over, we'll continue the conversation, or we'll continue the stream. I'm just like, oh, I can't do it, chat. I cannot do that. Once you're in my stream, you're safe. I refuse to pause I refuse to pause every 1 hour for 2 minutes. I do 14-hour streams. I'm gonna have to pause like fucking 12 hours, 12 to 13 times a stream for several minutes. I can't do this, man. Also, Zakara, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Now, if you guys want to, if you're a streamer and you do that, that's fine. I don't see them because I do Twitch Turbo, but I personally don't want to do that. Nomad, thank you for the tier 1. Thor does it? Yeah, but Thor pulls 12,000 viewers. He can do whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants, man. So yeah, a 50-50 trick for hiccups. No, the best one is to hold your breath for as long as you can. How's my Scottish accent so good, Toxic? Oh, I've grown up with a lot of Scottish accents, so it's all right. All right, here's what I'm gonna do, chat. I'm gonna take a piss, and I'm gonna hold my breath for as long as I can. And while I do that, you can enjoy this. Actually, yeah, check out my new music video, my Elden Ring music video. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't only voice act or stream on Twitch, I also make music videos on the Sebbywebz music channel right there. Please smash the like button and subscribe and so on and so forth and all that silly nonsense. And yeah, we have new music videos coming out. My editor's making a Tekken one, which is going to be really good, man. I'm actually really happy with the song. And I got another one that I might release after. I want to release that before I go to Texas, once it's done. Another one I might release afterwards. So, anyway, not fucking about. Not fucking about. Let's get back to Colonel Sanders. And I'll read some chats before we continue. Also, my hiccups are cured. Also, Sarge, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Zombie Naught, what's up? Welcome in. When do I go back to Texas? On the 27th. I fly back. So, slowed out of his chair. Yeah, Kai Sinat. Scanrook, what's going on, you dog? Thanks for enjoying the music vid, by the way, guys. So, Sigilant, that is me singing. But you know what's funny is, oh, Darlene, thank you for the 42 months on Sebbywebz TV. Appreciate that, Darlene. Yeah, I got, I posted it on Reddit, into a number of Reddits, actually, and they all quite liked it. The Elden Ring memes thing seemed to like it. Sarge, thank you for the Prime on Sebbywebz TV. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Enjoy the ads. Sorry, no, enjoy the no ads, which you don't get anyway. Enjoy the subs. Enjoy the emotes. God, I can't even think straight. What I was saying is, on the Reddit, I think someone wrote this comment that was like, quote, AI music is cringe and you're cringe for making it. Fuck you. To which I wrote back, it's not AI. I wrote and sang that myself. They deleted that comment. And even though they owe me an apology, they just deleted their comment and they ran away with their tail between their legs, mate. Yeah, they should be fucking ashamed of themselves, whoever they are. That person who doesn't remember me at all. So, you enjoy the excess. Yeah, Sarge, yeah, there you go. Yes, when you sub to my channel, you get ads. Yeah, you pay for ads on my channel. Get fucked. Oh, there's always some weirdo on the internet who just like I can understand. I think constructive criticism is fine. Like if someone's like, oh yeah, that was a good idea, you know, that bit was good, but these parts could have been better and that part was, you didn't need that. That's constructive criticism. But there are some people who are just like, they just want to hate you. They want to hate the thing. And they can't just say it in simple terms like, this sucks or I hate it. They have to go into like deep, calculated, planned out thoughts. you know, about in intricate detail about how much they hate you and try and deconstruct the whole thing in your life. And it's like, mate, like, it's David Bowie singing about Elden Ring. If you look at that and your immediate reaction is just pure unbridled hatred, you need to ask yourself, why is that your reaction, mate? Like, life can't be going that well for you if that's your reaction to David Bowie singing about Elden Ring. I don't know. I don't know. Life can't be that good. So, you know, I don't hold it against him too much. So... Oh yeah, Faeruz. Now, I think in the Final Fantasy XIV Reddit, unless you are like friends with the mods or somehow like approved posters or something, anything you post will just get downvoted into oblivion. Whereas like a drawing of Alphino that looks like a 5-year-old did it, that will get like 500 upvotes. It's fucking, that's bullshit, man. But yeah, hey, you know, when people think my singing is so good that a human couldn't possibly have done it, oh... what can I say, chat? I'm too good to be real, apparently. But no. The thing is that in this day and age, it's natural to assume that something is AI. You know, like AI is the meta. You know, whether it's like, you know, Terminator if it was done in the 50s and so on and so forth. Golden Tube, yes, this is KFC Dating Simulator, which is a good segue. I'll read some chats and then we'll get back into this, though. 8 paragraphs about how you're playing the game wrong. Oh, dude. Well, Elden, I think Souls also has that kind of person. Like, they'll write 5 paragraphs on why, like, they hate your playstyle so much and how your opinion is wrong. So, it just, you know, every game sort of has that. But that's what I mean, Killer Jolt. Yeah, the fact that it annoys me that just when I started making music videos, AI music and videos became a thing. And there's some people who just think it's that. You know what I think is, right? If you hate AI so much, if you're such an anti-AI advocate, you should probably be able to tell the difference between AI and real. It's pretty fucking embarrassing if you like, no, AI, I hate AI, this is terrible. It's like, that's not AI. You should be able to tell the difference. Think about that, mate. Think about that. All right, enough fucking about. Let's get back to finger-licking KFC Dating Simulator. I'm an AI. Yeah, so. Yeah, you used a different build from me, so you weren't playing the game correctly. Alright, enough fucking about, chat. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate, but we must not get distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! Woof. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches! See you all in the arena. But before you can think about the upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay?
Okay! I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. Hey, I know that you know this, but I'm not going to say it out loud. No, I am going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not gonna settle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me?
Of course not. Well, I mean, maybe sort of, but you know, I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us, and whoever else we want to bring along. In fact, there's a ram ranch with your name on it. Also, if it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first person to show someone... Wait, hang on. You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest, and I should probably improve my reading comprehension. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
Oh, jeez. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off Van Van, the supposed man, and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As you planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Sebby's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. In fact, you're hoping he might cram something into you. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Sebby, I do declare, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, I just was, taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? Well, that's too bad. I was hoping here you were cooking something delicious, I do declare. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. And gosh. I'm gonna read some chats. I killed a boss with a sewing needle and no armor. Yeah. No, she's not my romantic interest. She's my best friend character. Artificial stupidity? Oh god. Seen a few comments like that. AI stuff gets crazy when people mix it in with simulation theory. I think simulation theory is just it's a modern repackaging of like a really ancient theory. Like, it's a really ancient philosophical theory that what if this is all a dream? You know, what if this world we're in right now is actually the daydream of some super intelligent godlike being or some super beetle or whatever? Simulation theory is just the tech version of that. It's exactly the same. The idea has been around for thousands of years. Actually, so. And I don't think anyone believes in simulation theory. No one believes in it, because if they did, they would just, I don't know. If they did, they wouldn't act like anything matters. You know what I mean? So, is everyone else just a voice in my head? Well, not me. I mean, I'm an Academy Award-winning voice right here, but everyone else, possibly. You fess up about your practice dish. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little more than visualizing. I know! My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards away, I do declare. That's an oddly specific distance, but you would expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie, with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, it's burning? Ha! No. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. And that's not THC. And it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out, I do declare. The moment of truth. Wow. I should have stayed on that. Oh well, just Google pot pie from KFC Dating Simulator. Now that's the best pot pie I've ever tasted that was showcased on this screen for a 1 second, I do declare. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. And Darkuzi, thank you very much for the follow to Sebbywebz TV. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. Alright boys, the rules are, there are no rules, except you gotta cook with everything you bloody got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese, plus the pot pie you've been practicing, are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to look at your... No, I'm sorry. No, we're not going to make a joke about that. Miriam has a giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe for fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10, with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves like they're in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air.
Egg washery.
Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friend, based and blaster, don't cheese.
Van flexes his pectorals as he chops up a sea urchin.
Let's rock and ride.
Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personalities spatula. Oh my god.
Even Clank gets in on it.
5 days pressure point chicken cooking technique.
Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
Oh my god, the singularity, as was foretold, oh my god.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct.
Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice that Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? Nunny indeed. Let me pause for 1 second. Oh, God. Cap Corgi, welcome in. Guys, also, speaking of corgis, like in this game, chuck a follow to Cap Corgi over here. Another contestant in OTK's top streamer. Loves a good rant about a video game or two. Also, Ferrith Hawk, welcome in. The voice acting is good. Oh, you! Get out of here. Well, I mean, you know, when you got one of these, mate. No, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm just going to refill my water so I can continue my Academy Award-winning performance. Thank you, Eben. So, yes, well, things definitely got out of hand there. Yeah, add some citric acid to the cooking oil. Nutty! Oh, God. Can we get some of this out? Woo! Science and technology has become faith in itself. No, it kind of is. Like, you can be religious about things that are not technically religion, in a way. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. But you can see that. People can be like that way about games. Anyway, let's do this. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice that Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? You know what? If we cast a spell, yeah, we'll probably turn her into a penguin or something, but the Colonel's not going to be impressed by that. And remember, we want to bang Colonel Sanders. So... we'll do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. In fact, I'm getting hard for Ashley right now. Just look at those thighs! I'm sorry. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Sebby. I do declare. Miriam notices too.
That I've always believed in you, Sebby, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. Don't cheese.
You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get the eye of the newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
It's fucking me, boys! Steve, the bloody sport monster!
I don't know. I had a question, chat. Should we make him Australian or Italian? Australian or Italian? We can go with one or the other. The Italian will sound like this. Mamma mia! It is me, Steve, the spork monster! Oh god, I don't know if I have the... My voice might be a bit too shot to do the high-pitched one. No. Borco was French. That's... You... racists in chat thinking all these spork monsters look the same. That's a different character. Borko is the first spork monster. Steve is a totally different guy. I think we should make him Australian. Also, what's Enoch? Killer Jot. I agree. Think about yourselves. Link, she does look like a crazed Pokemon trainer. Let me finish this.
It's fucking me, boys! Steve, the bloody spook monster.
Steve? Hey, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
Oh, listen up, mate. We sport monsters are many. I think Borko had the bloody day off. But you know what? You've conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty fucking alright, mate. Also, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. Oh, I love this stuff, mate. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills, you really bloody impress me. Mind if I hang out?
Hey, I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed between your cooking station.
I see what you're up to, mate. Crisscross some magical items? Accidentally bloody summon me?
Well, you guessed it, sorta. In fact, if you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles? In a pot of salted water?
I'd bloody love to, mate. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little sport pup, back in the old country.
You can feel Spork Monster wanting to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, probably Australia, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition.
I understand, mate. It's kind of like that time in Monster School I'd fallen asleep during some scare tactics class, and when I bloody woke up,
You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint.
never mind, mate. I'll fucking tell you later. Now fuck off.
Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Give up and drop out of culinary school. We're not going to do that, my god. I am Steve Bowser. I can't believe Jack Black is Steve in Minecraft. It's not Steve at all. It's just Jack Black saying he's Steve. There's no acting there at all. Oh my god. Super Lamau. Holly, listen, mate. You know what we do, chat? You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Sebby, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades out. Hey, you interrupted my Super Saiyan monologue.
Sorry.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. Could this be Ultra Instinct? You know that with this power that you can do anything except turn back in time, which would be super useful because while you are powering up your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and it can't be served. But don't worry, dear Sebby, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, I do declare, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet, rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and he stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules ain't never been my thing, son of Jim. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders that you've ever laid your eyes upon. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, like the Potara earrings or a fusion heart, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students! With time expired, it's the moment that everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare... Also, let me do that line again. You must now prepare to present your dishes. Woof. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems like we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
Oh yeah, I am a flying, and I am also a Swedish.
It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you bloody mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop, hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down from there right now! Woof!
Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this?
Hey, when someone asks me for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing as how he didn't cook anything, not even a plate of IKEA meatballs.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure.
You kids and your pranks. I must say though, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material, so fuck you.
Wait a second. Pranks? Oh, fuck me. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or onomatopoeia, but there's none. That word was harder to say than it looks. Also, let me catch my breath for 1 second. I need water. Respond to some chats. We'll continue.
Make him Belgian? I don't know the Belgian accent, other than Jean-Claude Van Damme. Whoa! Crustabule. No. Look, I know you look like Colonel Sanders, but no. Behave.
Oh my god. Alright. Okay. My stamina bar has recharged a bit. I can now continue the rest of the scene. You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow I must have gotten unplugged, I guess. Oh well, we'll figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Woof. That's right, boys. It's been a long semester. Wow. 3 whole days. But after days of hard work, the time has come.
Oh god, I'm gonna... Just 1 second, hang on.
I'm muted so that no one would hear that burp. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Woof. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup. Oh, jeez.
You know what? That looks really good. It's just too small. That's the problem. So, but drink that in, chat. Visually, it's still appetizing. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki aspire afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, chef. Oh, jeez.
Oh, please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Oh, that's sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Ah, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I've even got a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy it myself. Fuck you. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Oh, jeez. Thank you, Sebby, for helping me believe in myself.
All right, Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. You know what? Actually looks really good. Because I haven't eaten sea urchin yet, but I don't even know where you'd get it in Australia. But I've heard it's like buttery and just... maybe it's an acquired taste. Weaver, thank you. Appreciate that. Guys trying to kill people. Well, urchins, it's real. You know, you can get it. Anyway, not where you thought that was going, Baltor. There you go. Too slimy. It's kind of fishy still. Your boss says it tastes like an aquarium. I imagine it's similar to oysters somewhat in that it tastes like the ocean a bit. Quite salty. That girl's gonna be rich, designer. Yeah, she won't spend too much on ingredients.
Uni over smooth egg custard and an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different coloured type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles. That's a wee bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is my kind of brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close enough on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Woof! Woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr.
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
Oh, fuck me! My tongue!
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this! You keep poking my tongue! You fucking mange! Disqualified! Expelled!
Huh, a stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it so difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gently into the night.
Disqualified? For glamour? This isn't the last you've heard of me!
Being forced to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
Oh, no, I'm a dog and I drink milk, alright? Get over it. Sometimes it helps me calm my agitated tongue, alright? Next student! Ashley, time for you to step up. Now, describe your dish.
Oh my god. I made orange blossom Turkish delight and a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and like connected by sugar glass. Oh my god.
That actually looks, I'll tell you what, if you're a dessert person, it's not a large portion, but it probably tastes really good. So, she only does desserts? Yeah, she's a sweet lady, you know. So, tastes like chicken. Okay. Oh no, chat. What do you think of that?
That actually doesn't sound too bad, to be perfectly honest.
Indeed, it's like delightful. However, I'd ask you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it anyway. It's so like fragile, it's meant to be a display piece.
Well, that sucks, Ashley. Don't eat the food at a cooking school?
Have you got like toast in your ears or something? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. Almost as beautiful as your tits. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job at cooking it too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam, like, oh my god. If I want to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry.
Listen up, you coom slag.
I suppose you can. Oh my god, you can smell it. Okay, sorry, chat. This
It's hard to keep a straight face or doing this voice.
I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but like, don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. Oh my god.
If the food can't be eaten, then it can't be judged. So you are disqualified! Woof!
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep up her two-face routine.
Oh my god! You will know high-end cuisine if I cooked you!
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. Also, her tits are amazing.
And oh my god, this isn't the last you've heard of me either!
Fuck me. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together.
Two chefs!
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese... Oh. Wait a minute. Is this making you hungry, chat? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese
has become something else.
Wait a minute. Would this actually taste good? He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Oh, shit. I don't have a good feeling about this. Mac and cheese mixed with fried chicken? I feel like it actually could be really good. Also, what's up, Farah? Mortis Arius. It's all about the experience, yeah. Sweet lady with a wicked soul. You like the Wolf Eris? You gotta do. It's super good, Vivia. can you get that at KFC? If you can, I'll get it next time I'm there. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing and completely blow me away. In my 49 years of doggy life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you pass. For me, what is this, an episode of Oprah? Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese and chicken bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. I've got to do that, chat. Okay, next IRL stream, if I find myself at a KFC, I'm gonna see if they have this thing. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. Oh, fuck. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but you know what? How could it be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment: to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dork is in the motherfucking house! Woof, 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 taunt! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. Ashley actually looks really hot. And Van looks kind of mad. God, I wish anime girls were real. Anyway, enough talking about it. This game is good marketing. Dude, I'll tell you what, this game makes people want to get KFC. I bet you that there are some of you in chat right now who've Uber Eats some KFC during this stream. Or I'll probably Uber Eats it after the stream, mate. I want to eat. So, Kentucky Fried Cock Simulator, Mortar Series. Oh my god, I do want to stream Cock Simulator, but it's banned on Twitch, sadly. So I'll have to stream it on Kick. 2 hours away, Rich? Oh, sorry, mate. Deaths, don't get my hopes up, mate. All right. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains, blah, 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 blah. Ashley looks amazing. For a moment, you actually believe them. Oh, shit, not another haunting. Hey, no ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
But I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh, well, that's quite amusing.
And now that everyone is together,
it's the Spork Monster, and he's totally mellowed out. Bonjour, everyone! The Spork Monster is no more! From here on out, I prefer that everyone refers to me by my new name, Party Monster! Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork, I'm sorry, to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she's found the love in her cooking, and you know she's going to do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef hat, a crown? Welcome back, Pop! Look, I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Nepotism for the win! Once again! Woof! Oh, now I get it. Oh, we got a new wing on the school! Not to mention the honor of educating the son of Chancellor such and such.
Miriam, will you be my lady king?
What an incredible turn of events. An offer to join the royal nepotism family. It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess, or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if even he knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby.
I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life.
A twist on a twist.
So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze.
Okie dokie.
The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who's arrived late to the dance. Oh shit, he's got a voice. Just 1 second. Cryptic. Anyone told me I should voice Jason Asano? Who is Jason Asano? Sentient mashed potatoes, morticiers. I know. We never find out the guy's name. Thick mean girl and bodybuilder. From the book series He Who Fights with Monsters. I don't know that. That's right, I got a voice for this guy.
Now I have graduated,
No, we'll fully Optimus Prime this guy. How's that go? You gotta go really deep down, like...
Now I have graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing.
I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension, full of Autobots and Decepticons.
Ow, what? Nani?
Well, I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears right through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Well, I do declare a howdy hiddly hooty, classmates. Just like the first day that you met him. Sorry, I went Australian there. Just like for the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give them a bucket of chicken. It's time for a full meal. Now, I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of Chicken Man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. I do declare. How good is that, guys? How good is that? That looks really, really tasty. So, yeah, I don't know Jason Asano, but that's kind of cool that there's book series that are still popular. I will now continue the scene. The end? No, it's not the end. Debated and fuck you. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of that dance floor. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Seb? I couldn't help but wonder. Was our final exam team-up purely an act of strategy, carried out by two cunning chefs? Or was it something more? I'm afraid I can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. May I have this do-si-do? Colonel Sanders extends his hand to you, and you feel a surge of energy jump off the tip of his fingers. His hand, the hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender yet refined, so milky smooth, fingers like finely battered drumsticks, turned in flour, soaked in buttermilk, and dusted with exotic spices and a dash of cocaine. But they do not reach for tongs, a knife, or even a spork. Tonight they reach for your penis. I'm sorry. Tonight they reach for you. And though our feet may tire of dancing, I believe this is just the beginning of our steps together. Colonel Sanders? Will you not only join me on the dance floor, but in the kitchen, as my co-chef and partner, in both business and in life? You gasp. Could it be? Is he really saying me and you together? Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. It ain't enough to simply open the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. No, even then, my life would be incomplete without you at my side. So what do you say, partner? I say,
I love you, Colonel Sanders.
Don't chase! The end! My gosh, and what a happy ending it was. Hey! And then the game restarted. Oh, fuck that. Ah! Wait, no, it's not full screen! No! 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 And I accidentally skipped the ending, and it's not full screen once again. Let me sort that out. And then it was suddenly full screen again, and that was the end of Colonel Sanders. I Love You, a KFC dating simulator, voice acted by me, Sebbywebz TV, acting genius. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for enjoying that. Thank you for enjoying that. You know what's crazy? I actually didn't know that was possible. Because the last 2 times I played this, I got rejected by him in the final cutscene. So I assumed that you just couldn't hook up with him no matter what. I thought I did everything right, but apparently this time by pure accident we got the good ending. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was cinema with Sebbywebz TV. Thank you guys. Thank you for the claps in chat. Appreciate that very much. I found the way, zombie. I found the way to cinema. Thank you, Ever Music, Fairuz. And now it's time for me to delete my Twitch channel. No, it's not.